Hi, I'm Dr. D, and in this video we're going to talk about serial entrepreneurship. Now you're probably thinking, what is serial entrepreneurship? Well, I'll tell you what it is. You look at a lot of the characters on cereal boxes like Tony the Tiger, and he was successful selling Frosted Flakes, but then Doug Flutie came along and became Flutie Flakes. So that same entrepreneur transitioned over to becoming the Lucky Charms guy, and then he also became the Rabbit for Tricks. So it was an individual who was a representative on different brands of cereal. No, that's not what serial entrepreneurship is. We're spelling it S-E-R-I-A-L, not C-E-R-E-A-L. Serial, as in it's the same spelling actually as a serial killer, and this may help you remember the term serial entrepreneurship. It's an entrepreneur who moves from one kind of an industry to another relatively seamlessly. They don't necessarily have any particular technical skill set that makes them successful as an entrepreneur. They just have a nose for business. You know, one example. I worked with an entrepreneur once, and this person was just into everything. It was like she started a property management business, she closed that, then she opened a restaurant business, then she closed that, then she had a laundromat, she closed that, then she had a consulting business, then she closed that. She had a trucking firm, then she closed that, then she got into oil and gas, and then she closed that, then she got back into property management, and then she closed that. These are the kinds of entrepreneurs who can seize an opportunity, completely exploit it, close it out or sell it before they start losing money, and then move on to the next thing. That's serial entrepreneurship. And so these are not the kind of people that start a business and stick with it for life. They may stick with this form of business from anywhere from 6 months to 5 years before they move on to the next thing. They're very dynamic personalities normally. They get bored with something easily, and then they usually sell it out, make a nice profit, and then they just move on to the next thing. So this is somebody who moves from one kind of business to another repeatedly over the course of their lifetime. Also, many serial entrepreneurs may work in multiple businesses at the same time. So they may be like a restaurateur by night keeping the books. They may be a restaurateur by day, they keep the books at night, and they have an accounting practice also during the day that they somehow manage to juggle these two tasks. A lot of serial entrepreneurs also have some sort of a core competency that helps them. So maybe they're a master of logistics. So they may have, because they know logistics well, they may have like a supply warehouse, and they may have a trucking firm, and they may have a retail store, because the core competency is logistics. Or they may be an accountant. So they're really, really good at finding ways to cook the books for like a restaurant, cash-intensive business, as well as finding a way to cook the books for, like a small cigar shop or something. And I'm not saying that anybody should cook the books. I'm not, endorsing any sort of illegal behavior, but this is something that simply happens. But their core competency is accountancy. I've also known people that, are lawyers, for small businesses, so they understand business law, so they've got their law practice during the day. They use that business of the law to maybe get into some obscure businesses like tech or liquor distribution that have kind of weird laws that really need a lawyer, and they save money on that because they use their own legal services to finance those or to support those businesses. So that's serial entrepreneurship in a nutshell. Hope you've enjoyed this video. As always, hit that like, that's a thumbs up if you like this video. Hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions, post them down in the comments below.